Are finally getting started. Sorry about that delay. We are going to be working on our lovely. Ooh, that's a little bit loud for the audience who actually gets to see the live stream. We get some background music. But yes, we are going to get started on our Barbatos Dynasty Warriors. I promised this quite a bit ago, and unfortunately, other projects just kept getting in the way. I definitely need to fix that. We've already vaguely looked at this, so don't mind how the sprues are kind of just thrown in here, quote unquote. There's a lot of parts here, though, so it's gonna be a project. This might take a while. Not gonna lie, but I think it's gonna be worth it in the end. Okay, I cleaned up this desk, so one, there's a lot more space, but two, I have no fucking clue where everything. But yeah, so for those who didn't get to see it, I'm gonna actually have to do this real quick because this is actually a problem. There we go. Doesn't change shit. Do I have like a dark screen that I can put on? There we go. Remove the lighting problem real quickly. I had YouTube on the first screen technically. We did change some things around. We removed a third monitor, so I have a little bit more space to work with. Just need to get one quick text out. Starting. Yeah, fuck spelling. Spelling's for bitches. We don't do that. Alright, so. But yeah. We're gonna just pull parts out right now and get those all situated real quickly. For those just joining us, this is the Barbatos that we promised quite a bit ago. Sorry about the delay on that one. Why? But we do have a sponsor that we would love to shout out because they are supposed to be sending us a project for another stream. So I have ordered through our sponsor, Dice Goblin Gaming. Now, unfortunately, currently they are not doing online stuff, but if you are in Cumming, Georgia, or Georgia in general, I suppose, you can go ahead and find them out there. They're in the middle of sorting through their collection of cards, and they will be hopefully opening up their online access. They'll let me know when all that's set up, so that way I can start setting up link locations and stuff for everybody who is interested in Magic the Gathering. I'm not sure if they're going to do any of their other products on there, but for those local to Georgia, I'm not in Georgia, by the way, for clarification. I just found them. I have them as a sponsor through another friend helping me there. But basically, they do D&D, which is the main reason for getting them as a sponsor. There's a lot of interesting parts here, not gonna lie. Fragile parts, supposedly. But yeah, so proceeds to cut the table, even though there's a cutting board right here. But yeah, so we've got a collector's booster from sorry, the newer set, Outlaws of Thunder Junction coming. I'm not sure when that'll be in, but we will definitely do a stream for that. Tomorrow, I may or may not head over to a local shop to pick up a box. Yesterday, for those who saw it, we were doing a stream for the Arena Outlaws of Thunder Junction. We did okay on our pulls, I'd say. Maybe not the best. We did pull our Oko twice. Not that Oko was necessarily something we were looking for, but he is the box art, so he's relevant, right? That's how that works. But So I need to move these because I need space. We'll get through that. This is gonna be a long process, okay? Long process of them not making this easier on me. But yeah, we pulled Oko through both a regular pack and then a gold pack. Is what it is, right? But then hopefully with our collector's booster, I am looking for the original Oko in the Prosperity Post, I believe is what it's called, rarity. But other than that, we're just going to be building our Dynasty Warriors Barbatos for now. This will probably take a couple weeks, not gonna lie. This looks like a big project. For those who don't know, we're going to be dipping on the idea of painting the Fenrir anytime soon. Reasoning is, unfortunately, looking at it, I opened it up finally before I, clearly decided to say I was going to paint it, right? This kit is a lot of bits, obviously, but don't worry, we're gonna get this fixed here in a second. But honestly, the Fenrir is worse. Fenrir was like 20 bags, I think, each consisting of about like 3 sprues each. So I was like, there's just no way I'm gonna do all this and then paint it all. Because yeah, I could just not paint the skin parts, but let's be honest, I probably should repaint the skin parts. Because I'm currently doing some test projects with paint. I have not gone out to do priming yet. I might do that tomorrow at some point in the morning, so that way I can actually test these two out. Well, I have done some alchemy, obviously, with paint. We got our icy blue, more of a metallic, obviously, and our green that we metallicized as well. Metallicized, that's not a word. But yeah, we'll be testing those out shortly. Just because I don't want to necessarily candy everything. And I mean, sure, I could go around and just buy the Vallejo metallics, but I don't think so. Oh, that's a good sign that we have a lot of parts. When there's literally an O on there. So, for the flaking, there's a couple options. There's actually 2 routes to go about it. The person who I looked up, I found on YouTube, through a Google search, her solution was just to mix it with silver paint. However, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and pull those out real quick. Let me go grab all my paints. Actual paints. So my concoction consists, as I'm not even sitting down yet. My concoction, it consisted of a metallic medium, which comes from Pro Acrylic. You can get any metallic medium, assuming anyone has it. Obviously, the varied paint of choice. I used some white to lighten that up because after we were mixing it for a bit, I realized it was still too dark for what I wanted, so I added some white to lighten it up. And then the silver to give it a lot of its depth in general into the metallic range. So it was supposed to be just these two, right? Unfortunately, I didn't like how dark it was, so I added some white to it. And then I added the metallic medium to further emphasize the metallic in it. And that's about where I went with that combination. As far as a ratio, nah, I ain't got one of those. I have no time for ratios. I just put paint together and hope for the best. I I mean, I was pouring it into a dropper bottle already, so at that point it was already a lost cause. And then this might be a technique for you to have, because obviously you're starting your Nightingale. I can't see the letters very well here, so this helps me actually see them a lot better. Using masking tape and then lettering. I mean, they try their best to make it visible, but unfortunately it is very hard to see them when they're kind of just stacked together. So unfortunately it is not my technique. I saw it through other builders. Unfortunately not on Twitch. I think I'm like one of the few people on Twitch who does it. But on YouTube, it's a very common thing. I think it was through Studio G, maybe. I don't remember. Studio G does things a little bit different. It might have been Studio G. But yeah, someone on YouTube had the idea, and I was like, I need this in my life. So unfortunately, we're gonna be here for a bit with that, obviously. Oh, and maybe not, if we can not even put a K down. IJK. Yes, I clearly know my alphabet, okay? But I'm really glad that I moved my monitors around and removed the third monitor. As much as I love having the third monitor, until I get to a point where I can put the monitors on a wall, I can't do it. So that's something to definitely, I'm going to have a chat with Stumpy about, if there's going to be a way I can put them on the wall. Yeah, wall mounts would be great. I've considered it. I don't know if Stumpy will let me do that when that situation gets resolved. But I know, I'm sure my brother would be okay with it. But why? Why bother with it for the year that I'm here? Probably. I don't know. I mean, either way, the end result is probably when me and Stumpy move in together. I'm gonna probably give them my PC, because my PC is better than theirs. I'm gonna get a new PC that is gonna be hopefully like just in general better for streaming and stuff. Like obviously it's gonna be better because it's gonna be higher quality. And then I'm gonna do obviously better monitors. Because right now I'm on 27s, and I think I would want to do 32s probably. What is this? This is, I can't even read that. I guess that's an E, bruh. That is. What the fuck is this? This might be an I actually. Oh my god, like. And also, this doesn't have a coding on it. A, B, B, D, D, L. That's definitely... No, that's a J. Ooh. Hello. F. H. Oh, no. We already have the I. I guess this is an E. It's a really bad E, though. But yes, hi, Yugi. I need to have a better name to call you than that, though. Not gonna lie. Okay, so that's an E. Fantastic. Well, that's an E. It just doesn't look like an E because they didn't do a good etch. And there are mold lines. 52 LCD wall mounted over my monitors at an old place. It was so nice. See, the problem is 52, I feel like that's nice and all, but I need multiple monitors, not a big one. Because I work on multi-monitors. Yes, as much as we love maging, we're going to switch that. It's a very annoying song, not going to lie. And switch over to that because, again, YouTube's light it's in light mode, and I haven't switched it to dark mode yet. See, and that's fair. And that's the thing, too, is I considered swapping just for that because, like, I do a lot of watching of stuff. So I'd like at least a 32 for watching things rather than 27s. But I just keep forgetting to do it, and I buy other things. I'm actually in the middle of trying to sell some of my Warhammer stuff, too. Not that that's the part of this post. I'm just generally chatting with my friends, obviously. Get rid of it. Yeah. Because I have a couple things that I just don't need anymore on that, and I want to make space in general. Plus, then I can actually get, if I sold enough of it, which is not really much. I think in total, it's worth about like 600 between everything. That would give me basically, if I really wanted to, a perfect grade. But realistically, I want to get a hold of Hyaki Shiki. Master grade to repaint it. And yes, I realize that they just put a new one up on P Bandai, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want it. It's not a bad kit. It's not necessarily overpriced. There's a reason for its price tag, but what it is, I don't know. But honestly, I just need the regular Master Grade Hyaki Shiki because I'm planning to repaint it. I've already made that decision that I want to repaint it. And unfortunately, not to copy the Mega Hyaki Shiki that's seen in Tri-Fighters. Yeah, exactly. The first stream with the nails. And unfortunately, I'm already screwing my hands up with the Sharpie. But, not to copy the Hyaki Shiki that shows up in Tri-Fighters, but I do want to take the Tamiya, I'm not doing Tamiya, sorry. It's a Pro Acrylics Transparent, which is basically equivalent to Tamiya's. They have a purple, though. That's the big difference, is Tamiya does not have a purple. And I want to take that purple, and I want to candy the Hyaki Shiki. It's already effectively a candied gold, which is nice, but I want to take it up a notch and switch the color. Like, I like the Hyaki Shiki, even as gold, but I want it to be in Mischief's colors. Because that's the kind of person I am. That'll be a process, and it will feel sad to literally sit there and just destroy this kit. Because obviously, because of it's coated, I think I'm going to have to literally sit there and sand off all of the current gold on it. So that way it's ready to go. Yeah. What is this? This is J. But yes, no, the nails are great. I didn't get very many compliments on them as I was hoping, necessarily. But, you know, people don't pay attention to my hands, and that's life. I get some compliments at work, actually, which is obviously strange, because, like, a lot of people are, you know, dicks at work. They're like, oh, you're one of those people. I have actually, at work, been called the F word. And I'm just like, bruh, you can't do that. Step back. I don't like how warped these look, but unfortunately that's just the type of material it is. That was a long time ago though. It was an interesting occurrence. I haven't seen that guy at my store since. I did a good job, not gonna lie. When I get people to not show back up at my store when they're the dick, I know I did my job right. Today actually was very eventful at work. I went in and I looked at our calendar because obviously people know that JKL. People know that I'm, planning to go on a ooh, clawed fingers. We love it. I'm going to be I have a trip coming up obviously in May. And what that translates to is that I requested it off. And unfortunately, literally yesterday, someone came up to my boss and said, "Hey, look, can I have these days off?" And then she wrote it on the calendar without blinking. And I'm just like, bruh, why am I not on this calendar yet? So I texted her in the morning. I was like, "Hey, look, I see you accepted this. Where's my acceptance?" And I put mine in like ages ago. And she's like, "Yeah, okay, I'll take care of that." And I was like, "Cool," because I didn't tell her, but like, I was at the point, like, I was literally just about to like walk out the second that the other person came in to cover. The next manager would come in. I was about to like literally walk out, and what that would translate to is I'd come back in like 2 hours or whatever after all the work clothes were cleaned, because I'm that petty that I would clean the clothes, bring them back pristine condition, and then hand them back along with all my tags, and be like, "Have fun." Along with, of course, the note saying, "Hey, look, I'm out. Here's my reasons," because there's a lot of reasons. Unfortunately, my job does have a lot of, "Hey, look, we believe in inclusivity, but we're going to keep screwing up and not feel sorry for it. So why shouldn't I care?" All right, what's this? New message. This is an important message. This is I'm trying to figure out what's going on with a shipment for a item I just won on eBay a couple days ago, because it is an item for birthday present. Yeah, I'm well aware it's gonna a few. Their response is, "I'll ship it out today," which obviously is what it is. Was there not an H? Huh? There's an N. Oh. More pieces. But yeah. They're like, "Yeah, we'll ship it out today. Just wait a few days for you to get to your place." I'm like, "Bruh, you realize I'm not in Japan, right? It's going to take more than a couple days. And I'm okay with that. I just want to make sure that it gets here by... I think the latest arrival time was... maybe a couple days into the visit. But again, I want it here as quickly as possible, because unfortunately the visit is occurring after their birthday, but like it's close enough. Unfortunately, our birthdays kind of occur when they occur, very close together. And the visit was planned for my birthday. Oh, well, that was close. My computer just tried to close down Twitch Studio because there's just so many things on my desk still, despite having cleaned it up. This kit is just so much. I did not expect to take 30 minutes basically to tape all these up. But it'll be worth it in the end. It will be. When I can't still find them. F. One more F. I like that they just put F down and they didn't say F1, F2. Like, that's gonna help me out. Hey, Urban, how you doing? Kid of the day. For those just joining us, those still curious. We're almost done with the taping process. And again, it has taken us 30 minutes pretty much to do this. Yes, bootleg bar. Well, to be fair though, like, is it really bootleg or is it just better? I'm kidding. It's different. Low key. Hey, bipolar, how you doing? We're doing okay. We just kind of had our chat about how today is going, technically, but in the end, it's been fixed. There are no problems. There was going to be problems, but luckily my manager clarified what's going on, and we're good. Yeah, we won't get into that drama anymore. We're gonna try and get started focusing on this build now that we have sorted pretty much everything out. I kind of want to leave this in here because I think it's going to take a while to get to this part. Look at that. That H just breathes fire, apparently. Alright. Let's see how much I regret this. Okay, so we need A and C to start with. So it's a good start. And then literally 3 other parts. Cool. Thanks, bipolar. Yeah. It was honestly, it was a tough decision. I'm not going to lie to you. I literally sat there while my artist was doing my toes. And because obviously I got my toenails done again, which I technically shouldn't have. I should have waited until the visit, but you know, shit happens. I'll just have to do them again, right? It does. It's very nice. You're just like, lose parts immediately. The new setup is not very new. I just basically removed a monitor, so I was able to create more room because now I'm not being like squished by like, you know, a lot of monitors. Squished. But yeah, no, we're definitely excited about the fact that we have one less monitor and more space to do things on. 13. We might as well take 12 while we're right here. Do I need any other parts from D? D8. See, that's the thing is I kind of like how this is more like built together. So like, I will admit that their rule pages are a lot better. Like I can sit here and just like grab the parts. I can see them better than through the others. More or less. It feels like I get it's the same thing, but like it just feels cleaner. We'll need to go back to A real quick. May as well get all the parts right. Because we can build this way. Some people can't, but we can. Uh, 11. I don't know. I feel like this way of building is just a lot nicer. Again, everyone kind of builds their own way, is what it is. They're doing it wrong, though. L. We need a lot of L parts. That's pretty L. Okay, the question is... L literally only came with 4 parts, though. Oh, okay, I see, I see. Where is that, unnamed sprue at? Right here. It never really said this was part of L, which is really nice of them. But it is necessary for the same thing. This is the scary part of the kit, though. From my awareness, like, you can see how bad it is. But I think it should be fine. Very, very squish. Very be careful kind of thing. Okay, they all kind of go together anyways. So we're gonna just all cut them again. That is 3, so we'll put that on the quote-unquote 3, and hopefully it stays there. And totally forget that when I go to clean it up to put it back. 4. But yeah, we're gonna probably take a couple days to build this. I'm not gonna lie, like it's a lot, and I'm okay with that. So just stick with it, everybody. We'll get there. And then if you are not part of the Discord, we do have a Discord down below. Down below. I don't know why I did that. Like, there's an ad break, mate. Reading comprehension skills. There we go. I say that, but there's not a link actually on the YouTube, and there's a few people that actually watch on the YouTube. So already done with one thing. E15. Oh, we have our first gold part. Nice. This is gonna be a scary part, not gonna lie. This looks like the high grades. Production quality? English, please. Thank you. Oh my god. Parts are already out of place. We love it. That's okay. Yes. Okay. So now we can go and clean parts. But yeah, unfortunately, this gold definitely reminds me of the Hiyaki Shiki high grade that I built ages ago. So I'm not looking forward to that. Never know the ground. Okay, I think that's as good as it's going to be. Alrighty then. Welcome back, everybody. But yeah, so obviously I posted in the chat there just because obviously the whole thing. But if you're not part of the Discord link is down below. We'll definitely do a lot more um, progress pics there, I guess. I mean, you'll obviously see it here, but still. And then we are still working on planning for it, but at the beginning of May through about the first half of May, we're going to be doing a equivalent to a subathon, I guess. I don't know. Basically, we're just it's birthday month, okay? And we want to have fun, okay? I'm still working on the goal thresholds, but I don't know. Everyone else has done it, and I just want to enjoy the fun. Bring out the party. We're gonna do a lot more streams than we've been doing too. For clarification, we're definitely gonna bump those up for the sake of that week. Also because unfortunately the following week we're not gonna be streaming. Well, basically the 16th through the 24th is gonna be kind of not streaming. But we're definitely gonna stream a lot during the 2 weeks before that. We might do a special stream on the 21st. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, definitely hit up that Discord for access to all that information. I don't know if this is a part, but we're gonna just nip it anyways. I think that's just more of the undergating. It looks pretty undergatey to me, and it cleans like one. We are going to also be starting to do more non-build streams too. Unfortunately, that's more to not necessarily because we want to get away from building. Yeah, it is. It is because technically we already we already had a day that was not defined for building. And that was our D&D streams. Unfortunately, because we're no longer doing the D&D stream, I am filling it with something that's still not build related, to kind of hit another like community itch, so to speak. Can I have my thing? But yeah, we'll get that figured out. There's gonna be a couple other streams here for a bit too. Like yesterday we did. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was. Yesterday we did pack openings on MTG Arena. Because someone informed me that Outlaws of Thunder Junction was available on Arena early and earlier than physical cards. And I had already done the pre-order bonus to get the like 50 packs, right? And so I was like, okay, we'll do a stream for that. Yeah, it is pretty small. It's not big. I am still working on it, kind of. So right now for Arena, I'm only playing Commander, basically. Shh. You know what? I don't need your legitimate answers today, okay, Yugi? I do not need them. I don't need legitimacy. But yeah, so we're playing. All right, how bad is that? Oh yeah, I thought so. It's just as fucking bad as the Hyaki Shiki plastic. Unfortunately, I have no way around that. Other than having to basically consider repainting this part. This kit might actually be the one that gets painted. But as far as when I'm playing in MTG Arena, since we're only gonna use it for Commander effectively. Put him in the garden. I say that, and the server is literally called the garden. Let me pull this up real quick for you. Discord, please. What? Bruh. Alright, we're going to close Discord down and reopen it. It's because Discord is... yeah. For clarification, I haven't reset my PC to match the fact that I have now only 2 screens. So like half of my stuff's on this third screen that no longer exists. Let's... Ow. No. That's not good for stream. But yeah. Yeah, so the Gunpla Garden. As for that piece in particular, now that I see it there, I think... Thank you, Urban. I was just about to suggest hot water. I appreciate that quick save. Okay, so I think I'm going to have no choice because I'm just shredding. Obviously, I'm going to shred it now, but yeah, that's the one thing too is like, unfortunately, a lot of the clear plastics, especially that kit, like the older kits in general, they are really bad. The newer resin pieces are better, but a lot of the older ones do have a bendy. Do I have a gold pen? I might. Now who the fuck messaged me? Perfect. And you know what, Eden? That's absolutely true. I would fill up my entire drinks or my entire space with drinks. That's just how it works. I think there's actually a piece I did not grab already. I can tell you that. How do you go in? There we go. J. I thought we had grabbed a part from J. I don't see it on here. No, we didn't. J is a special number. But yeah, this crown's already broken, so I'm probably gonna do is how badly do I need to attach this to continue? I do, technically. So we're not gonna attach this. We'll probably I'll go through this at some point later tonight after stream. Get all the gold parts off, clean them up, and then I can attach it right here, right? Alligator clips under the table. Smart decision. Oop. Cool. So I can go in, repaint this. I'm going to use a different tone of gold too while I'm at it. That's just how it's going to be. If it's already damaged because it's a lower quality gold plating, I'm repainting it myself. Everything else will stay the same. It's just, unfortunately, that part has to be adjusted. And I'm okay with that. I kind of figured when I saw it, I was like, oh, I know exactly what this is. It's the same issue with the high-grade Hyaki, at least the original one. I don't know if the newer ones are better. And then I'm hoping... Actually, I really don't care now that I think about it. I was like, I'm hoping that's not the issue with the master grade, but I forgot that I already planned to repaint the master grade to a different color. So I don't even care that it breaks. It saves me effort. Bruh. I've already lost this part again. I love having more space, but like at the same time, we're already losing parts. Watch it be on the table though, and that would be feels bad. Okay, we're gonna get back up. What is this? That's okay. I know what this is. It's more goodies from 00. How important was that piece? I think that was the islands. There's just a lot of random sprues on the ground. Not gonna lie, I need to go through and clean the floor from all the hard work that I've done. Okay, I give up. I give up. All right. So we might just put the head to the side for now. And that's okay. That is okay. We'll find the part. They're always bound to show up. I don't know why I'm doing that. I have brushes for a reason. Yeah, it will. It absolutely will show up. It'll be like, oh, hi, I'm right here. And I think it'll be better that now my table's cleaner. I'll be easier to find it later. But I also can't be bothered to sit here wasting time on it. Worst comes to worst. I think I just lost another sprue. No, we're good. Oh, yes, I did. That's J. We'll find it eventually. For now, we'll focus on the next piece, which is the chest, obviously. Chest unit, as it wants to call itself. So we need C's and D's. See, the pictures are blown up too, which is nice. Like, it's bad from the standpoint of I have no idea what I'm looking for, because like I was expecting this part to be like twice the size, but this is exact sizing pretty much, and that's terrifying. Yes, I currently have lost what I can only assume is the eye lens. I mean, it's around here, don't worry, but like I'm gonna look for it later because I'm struggling to find it right now. And we just moved on to the chest anyways, because here's the reality of it. I can't build this head because I need to put this down and I need to repaint this. So I figured, why sit here and waste my time looking for it when I should just build? And I can build something that's actually going to be able to be made. The head's going to get stuck waiting for a repaint anyways. And yeah, I could probably use this. But I mean, okay, we'll test it out. How about that? I mean, I'm gonna repaint it anyways, so it won't hurt. It won't hurt. Don't ask. This is a really bad marker, so it is. It kind of imploded on itself. But let's find a really nice. This edge got damaged the most. I want to. I said I want to test this side. So it's about actually the same tone, so maybe I'll use this instead. As much as I want to go in and repaint it anyways. But we'll think about it. I don't like using Gundam markers though. Other than panel liners. Panel liners I understand. But we'll see how I feel about it. But yeah, I mean, realistically looking at, well, there's a slight difference. Well, gee, thanks for the subscription there. You don't have to subscribe somebody else, though. You could have subscribed yourself. Oh, you already subscribed. Never mind. I forgot. I'm good at this game. But yeah, we're eventually going to get to that point. I do want to get to a point where I can start doing giveaways like everybody else does. Just because, you know, it'd be nice to give back to the community. Painting that gold is good. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it over dinner, maybe. But I would love to repaint it to make it. The gold I have is just better. Let me. I mean, you've already seen it, but we'll bring it out. I will look at the G in a moment, actually, but yeah. So, I threw the crown in here. So, I mean, realistically, the gold on the marker versus my gold here, I think I prefer this gold. Decals because going to repaint Nightingale later. Yeah, no, that's exactly the correct decision. You do not put decals on a model until you're 100% sure what you're doing to it. Decals are like, you can honestly live without decals even. But yeah, no, definitely if you're going to repaint it 100%. But yeah, let's take a look. I'm sure there's a better way to do this. Of course it's gonna collect the wrong screen. Fine. There we go. So we're going to go over here. Look at our lovely G. Spoons. Spoons are nice. So you actually use that Createx? Createx is okay. I haven't tried Createx. I've seen it. I haven't decided what I want to do about it or not. No. You've done this to yourself. It's a setup. I mean, we can't all have a garage. That's a good gold. Not gonna lie, it's much better than trash gold that they put on these models. I like that silver though. Yeah, there's a lot of options with that cardboard situation. There's ways to do it. Right now I'm using the foam setup. I don't think you. Well, I haven't posted pic. Okay, that's everything. So we'll go back to this one. Um, you haven't seen the pictures, unfortunately, because I never posted them to the server. But I will probably, at some point, I will start taking pictures again of my setup. Um, 17. We got 17. 24 and 25. We got 24. Cool. Fair. I mean, hey, look, you got cardboard boxes. Use them, right? Um, we'll see what I decide to do about it. Once I find that missing piece, though, that's going to be the important part. Like, I can't build that head without that piece. I mean, I could. No one's going to literally see that missing piece. But it is important. Actually, someone might see it. Not going to lie. But we'll look into it later. I'm literally going to find it. I'm going to be like, what's this pile of trash? And I'm going to throw it away. Kid you not. I'm literally going to find it because it's an abnormal looking piece. I'm going to be like, this is trash on my floor. One time, a piece actually flew into a cup of water I had on the desk. It was hilarious. What is it? Oh, this is divers. That's what it. Not divers. Sorry, build fighters. It's like this sounds familiar. I've been listening to this recently. As is like all of my music. Pretty basic right now. Oh yeah, I don't doubt it'll show up. For all I know, it probably actually landed in my sprue pile. And it just kind of stuck in there. Alternatively, it could literally be anywhere in this room because of just how things work. I don't even know how it flew away, but it did. And it's very upsetting when parts do that. Like, if you don't want to be built, don't let me buy you. just don't be bought. Because kits have the decision whether or not they are bought or not, right? But yeah, so Saturday we are gonna be at a competition with the wing that we just showed off, the Fenice Rinashita. Fenice Rinashita. There we go. English is a powerful language, especially when it's technically Italian. Fenice Rinashita. Other than that, we are gonna try and stream again that day. I'm not sure what we're streaming though yet, but we'll see. Because the contest doesn't go all day, obviously. We're again probably gonna be right here building this lovely annoying thing because we want to get it done. We do. We want it to be on our shelf. I never understand the Barbatos kit. Like, how does it work? It has, like, no body. Oh, what else have you posted in here? Yeah. I see how it is. You're already betraying me for somebody else to help you with painting stuff. Bitch. Traitor. I'm kidding. Where is M, though? M is right here. Found it. But seriously, already betraying me for somebody else. What's wrong with you? Yes, you're supposed to twice cut, but I'm in a lazy mood. Yeah, I have something of a Barbatos in my backlog. Of course, it's on the bloody bottom. Oop. So we have the full mechanics lupus that we can still build. I will probably repaint this. Yeah, no, inner frame 100%. Silvers, dark silvers, whatever, right? That's just a given. Low key, I wish that was a Rex. If that was a Rex that I had, I mean, they all have inner frames, don't they? But I was thinking for that one, even though I wish it was the Rex, I would probably paint it in the amazing color. Not gonna lie, I'm honestly tempted to paint it in the amazing Rex colors. But we'll see. I'm also not necessarily like a complete fan of the red for lupus. So maybe I'll just, you know what? Maybe I will make the violet variant. I need to pick a name scheme for that too. Because honestly, calling everything Violet Veil, Mark, whatever, kind of gets old really fast. So we'll come up with a new naming scheme for it. Because like obviously, the Fenris Rinashita has been redubbed as the Violet Veil Mark III, which was the third in its class for the D&D campaign. I wonder if I got. Oh shit. Which one is this? This is 14. Okay. I just kind of took those parts off without thinking. um. Oh, that's where it is. Cool. Is this right? Yeah, it's right. Oh my god. How did you come off of there if you won't go back on there? Oh my god. It's the justice all over again. No, we got it in the right spot. Cool. That's fine E because E is apparently integral to this. And the last thing I want to do is put that all together. And then have to put it back together. We've already used E parts, so they're somewhere around here. Oh, we just lost J again. I don't have runner sprue thingies, but like, I don't think they would help in this case. Okay. So C, A, B, B. There's E. E is of course gold. E is of course gold. Fuck my life, right? Everything's gotta be this bad design color. That just chips off immediately when you even try and nip it. This is why I don't like gold plating. Like, just don't be lazy. It's gold paint. Gold paint does not cost that much. Okay, so that's the top piece technically. Okay, then we put this into here. All right, and then slap this on top of it. There we go. Nice. It doesn't have anything keeping it together in the back though, but whatever, right? Ain't nobody caring about the back. Especially for Barbatos. Barbatos has to be like one of the derpiest models that I've ever seen. Consider it as a Gundam. It has literally nothing for a waist. But you know, I mean, it's still a beautiful kit, beautiful Gundam in general in the series. But to be fair, they also pretty much dumbed down every other ally kit to make them completely undervalued. Like, being it's a future, dude. I guess it is a future gun. I don't know. Where's 16? 16 was right there, and we just didn't cut it. Can I borrow this for a second? Just gonna switch because I was kind of not feeling unicorn today. Once me and my partner finish up... How's this going? Okay. No? Oh, okay, they want me to flip it later. Once we finish up build divers, we're going to be, I think, traversing through Age. I know that sounds like the weirdest choice, but low-key, having listened to some of the Age OST recently, I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. Plus, they really like the Gira from Divers. And I was like, well, if you like the Gira, it's technically part of Age. I never finished IBO. I can't finish it right now. I just don't. I just don't. Just no. Just never. Just not happening. I tried to rewatch it, and I started, and I got bored. Well, to be fair, though, the very beginning is literally boring. But, because it's a lot of just nothing. But once it gets rolling, it's just too sad. Okay, so at the very beginning, it is 100% boring. Yes, IBO. Iron-Blooded Orphans for you, since I know you have the list out somewhere. It has a really slow start. Like, honestly, the slowest start in a Gundam series I've ever seen. And yeah, like, the entire series is literally just sad once they get past the Earth segment. Once they get through... I didn't get that far. When I first watched it, I got to... I'm not sure actually where I got to. I'm not gonna lie. And every time I think about it, I don't know. I probably didn't make it to season 2. I'm just gonna say that most likely is the case. It has action, yes, but hey cat, how you doing? Come to see my new nails and you know, sneak up on my stream for once. I know, I know. I need to rewatch it. I will probably rewatch it when we get there. They are fresh. I got them done yesterday? Question mark? No, 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 no. What's yesterday? Wednesday. I did them Tuesday. Yeah, Witch from Mercury. I need to rewatch. But again, I think the good thing with you know, my partner having not seen anything, I have the opportunity to try again. Ah, Jade is a nice color. What do you mean you wanted nails for the first time in your life? Huh? I thought you already had nails. Actually, I don't think I... Fair enough. Well, now you do. So there you go. Congratulations. Bruh. What am I doing? I see what I'm doing wrong. Fair. Okay, that is a very reasonable concern. That is very reasonable. You gotta start with that. It's tough. And I'm definitely learning my mistakes from trying to cut these out first because I have no idea which one's which. Char, you know, honest opinion, as much as I love Char, I have not watched any content with him directly. All of my knowledge of Char comes from the Dynasty Warrior series. The actual Dynasty Warrior series for Gundam. Not this thing that just happens to look like one. I'm just going to keep breaking your heart. I'm just going to keep breaking your heart, okay? Also, these are the wrong side. You may as well just walk away from the stream and my life. I have not watched Wing. So basically what I've seen is G Fighters. I recently watched Double O. I have watched Unicorn. That's about it. And you realize the kit I built is from Build Fighters, right? I have watched all of Build. There's a difference. No, I love Build, but yeah, I have not, unfortunately. I need to, and again, like I said, I now have a partner who actually is interested in Gundam. That has been quite a challenge to find one of those. Sure, fourth. I don't know if I would say fourth wall. Oh, I guess you're right, technically, yeah, because they do have some of the characters show up. Ugh. Okay, I think we got that. I've streamed it before, yes. I streamed the final build stages for it. The pictures are in the Discord, of course. At the very top, someone decided to blow up that channel, and they're not supposed to. But I didn't really make rules, so whatever. Um, it was supposed to be just pictures. Um, but yeah, it's in there. Okay, I think we got all the gold bits on there. Finally. We need a lot of A parts. There's a lot going on here. The build. Oh yes, yes. It was in that one, 100%. We are currently farther along than that, though. We finished all of that series. We finished Tri-Fighters, and then we're almost finished with divers even. That's fair. That is a fair concern. Look, okay, I figured doing the build animes would be a good start for us. And then we're going to go from that into I want to do age next because I just want to do age. But after age, I'm up for suggestions, not gonna lie. I You know what? That's fair. There's a reason why we did build series first. One, it was less content. It was less content to start with. And plus, it's like get them into building. So why not do a build anime to get them into building, and then keep it to 100 exactly. Keep it to 100. We're not gonna watch Re-Rise though. Re-Rise is just no. Like, yes, you can watch Re-Rise. I did. It's not terrible, but it's something that could be ignored. The only reason I would technically put them through Re-Rise is if I started up my D&D campaign again, and yeah, and that's fair. Like, it helps. The idea was mostly to be like, hey, look, here's some anime about building kits. Let's enjoy building some kits now. Kind of get them interested in kit building. That's kind of what I did too with GK. As I got GK into watching the series a little bit. I think it's a good series for builders strictly. And that's fair. Yes, you're right. The shows are there just to sell merchandise. And I'm all for being a pigeon to their scheme. I have watched zero content on Zeta and Double Zeta just in case, and I am in love with the Hyakishiki. Now, to be fair, in Dynasty Warriors, I think it was 2. Dynasty Warriors 2, I played a Hyakishiki mostly. It was 3 that I switched over to 00. Alright, resituated a little bit. I still have yet to see the missing piece, but that's okay. We'll get there. What is this? 14. 14's over here. This is not in any clear order apparently, which is nice. That's fair. Zeta would be something I was actually starting to watch Zeta, not gonna lie. But it's not gonna happen right now. But I do admit that watching Zeta for all of like 6 episodes, I do want to get a Titan now. Might do the smart thing and regrettably buy the PG Titan like somebody else was handed one if they're still here. But I might do the PG Titan. As much as I hate anything to do with the OG 78. 1/3 of Bandai's merchandise is from Zeta. That is a peculiar one. It just doesn't add up. But you know what? That's okay. I mean, to be fair though, like I didn't watch any of the original Gundam series in general. Like again, I pretty much watch G Fighter, so I am a by nature a alternate universe Gundam fighter. Oh, that reminds me. I also watched Seed Destiny. Don't ask why I didn't watch Seed. It just didn't happen. I was trying to rewatch Seed as well recently, but here I am not watching Seed and instead building with y'all. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I feel like they were just like at that point, they're like, yeah, Seed is also pretty bad for that. Ugh. Like, I feel like they're like, this is the anime. This is the anime that's going to be our big merchandise. And then there's Witch from Mercury. And they're like, merchandise? No. We don't know what that is. You want a master grade? No. We don't do master grades. Not at this company. That's literally what it feels like to be interested in witch kits. There is no master grade. I mean, there is one, but at the same time, is there really? Fair enough. I mean, look, I don't honestly know the difference between full mechanics and normal master grades, but I'm not going to complain. I just want 100 scale. And the reasoning is I absolutely can't stand 144s anymore. Oh, well, I don't need the cockpit, so that saves me a step. I think the cockpit is... I understand the purpose of them, but it's excess. So they can absolutely sell me full mechanic Witch for Mercury all day. You see when you build... That's fair. That's fair. I do have the Barbie. Because I'm building this Barbie, that Barbie's not going to be on my table for a long time. Because if I don't remind you that Witch for Mercury is good, you won't realize how badly Bandai has fucked us over by not giving us kits. I mean, they're just reprinting the same 2 kits over and over again for it. Sorry, 3 kits. My bad. They're like, have Ariel. Yes, I'm going fast technically, but at the same time, I'm also not really cleaning the parts. But again, I also have good nippers. You have garbage nippers, from what I recall. Like, I could go in here and I theoretically could clean these up to perfection, but I'm not painting this kit, so I don't need perfect clean stuff. I'm gonna rely on my god hands. Look, get real nippers. Stop using whatever trash you have. That includes you, Cat, if you're still here. I know you can't afford them, but still. Yeah, knock off god hands. I mean, okay, wait. They're Dyspia, aren't they? Master the knife. Yeah, that's fair. Look, if it's god hands or Dyspia, you're fine. I don't know what you have, though. Yeah. No, I agree there. P Bandai's been keeping good stuff. No, this is not the right one, is it? Oh no, this is the right one. Cool. But god hands are great on reds and blues. What? What the hell does that mean? Do you use different nippers for the color of the plastic? This one goes to that side. This one goes here. Cool. I'm not like trying to sell God Hand actually. I don't completely feel like they're the best, but like I use them. Exacto Demigod. Okay. Okay. Let's just be like that. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you have a point. Like, why would we need to just put our hard effort? Like, I do need to. I don't know. I want to build a kit again. I really do. Um, especially now that I've started mixing some paints. I have my mixes that I need for a project that I've decided to pass on. Unfortunately, I realized the difficulty of the Fenrir. Not that it's difficult, but it's a lot of parts. And I'm like, I don't want to paint this. I don't want to paint this. So I passed. And we'll use the paint scheme on a different model. So if you ever know of any other kits that are very, aside from the, okay, it has to be 100 scale. It has to be 100 scale. We're not painting 144s anymore, or at all for that matter. We never did. But if you know of anything that's like a relative Gundam kit that's very wolfish, that'd be great. I only use my god hands on good plastic. That's fair. That is fair. I wish I could tell the difference. But Mischief cannot tell the difference between good plastic, bad plastic, and third-party plastic that's complete utter trash. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But, yeah. 8 and 9. I don't know. And yes, as you can see, I've gotten kind of lazy. We're cheating this out and we're doing literally one cuts, but that's because I can be precise. And I already know trying to cheat this cut is not going to fix the problem. Unfortunately, they plated these poorly. What? How? How do you make that decision? I'm just curious. Like, I don't quite follow, and I want to understand. That's fair. To be fair though, I actually need to upgrade these, not gonna lie. So um I don't necessarily care about these anymore. They are quite old, so I'm gonna probably be buying new ones here eventually. So I'm willing to make the sacrifice. And there's really only 2 third-party kits that I'm ever building. I've learned that I don't want to do third-party kits already. It's a sad reality. Oh, okay, okay. See, that's what I needed. I needed the logic behind what you were implying there. I never really thought about the um density of the plastic to determine that kind of information. That is not my channel. Full Metal Barbatos Lupus. Not Full Metal. Wow. Full Mechanics. That's what it turns out like. Okay, okay. Obviously you painted it a little bit. That is a big chonky boy. That is very chonky. Obviously, that's not how it goes, though. Hmm. Ah, I see the issue is I gotta figure out how to get it inside here first. Okay, first off, we're gonna take those off so I can get this part done. Hmm. This is not the way to do this, but it's what we had to do. We had to bend the plastic, unfortunately, a little bit to get it in the way we wanted it to go. The stress is fine, but that was the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you, I am blind. So no. I don't think it says anything about ABS. Well, this might all be fragile. Not gonna lie. This one, though. Yeah, this one does not mention anything about ABS. So either they're all just flimsy plastic or they just didn't put that information down. Oh well. It's future mischief problems when I break parts. Oh, put it the right way would help. There is only one way. Oh. Also, I just realized something, GK. You kind of did something a little bit too early. I haven't started that subathon. So you gave away a subscription and it's not relevant to the subathon. Nah, I'll count it. I'll be nice enough and count it. Probably start counting those now, to be honest. Once I figure out pricing too. Well, not pricing, but like tiers. Alright, so that's done now. Oh, and now they go to minus there's another part. C was black. This Seraph is getting annoying. Actually, this is Vigilant, which is basically Seraph. Switch to the next one. Sometimes we need a bit of a change on the music. What's better? You want more light? You want this back? I'll leave the YouTube on then. I kind of left it off because I thought it was too bright for everybody. It is bright for me though. Holy fuck. But that's okay. I will live. No, I'll be fine. I'm more perplexed how this is gonna go together. What? Okay. I just have to get over things. Cool. It's a very weird built kit. What this means is I'm gonna actually probably need to start buying like I'm gonna have to get shades, not gonna lie. I'm gonna wear sunglasses on stream going forward. So for now I'm actually gonna switch this back over. But I will get a hold of some shades and I will gladly do that for everyone else. But unfortunately because of my light sensitivity, I'm gonna have to not. But I will gladly look into getting some shades. I'll be in the area tomorrow to go find some. Because I have an appointment that's going to be pretty much right where all the shopping stuff is, and I can look into finding something. I should be able to see through them, hopefully. So I have light sensitivity, so I'm gonna have to wear sunglasses while we switch to, this, because it's very bright for me. But I will switch it because, like, obviously the room is not lit well, but the direct light into my eyes is a problem. So for now, we're just gonna have to live with the way this is, and then I will tomorrow try and hopefully have this fixed. by getting sunglasses. I know that sounds dumb, but we were gonna wear sunglasses while streaming. Because, and I do appreciate that feedback there, that, you know, no, I mean, to be fair, I do appreciate the feedback. I feel like I do get some feedback, but the feedback has been really only from like one other person on the streams. Technically two, but I wouldn't count a lot of what V says, because a lot of what V says is more complaining about the UI, which is something that is what it is. Fair. Exactly. Cat with shades. And to be fair, well, I don't count what you say at all. No, you don't count. You're not a real person. But thank you for showing up. Imaginary person that I don't know who they are, that I didn't have to deal with for 5 years or so. But no. Basically, I had someone kind of complaining about the way my stream was set up, and it's off center again. Which I've kind of fixed now that I've removed a monitor from my screen, or from my table. Sorry. I moved a monitor from my screen. No, I removed it from the table, and that gave me a lot of space that I was really missing. I is gold, and we just dropped H. No, you missed a. Yeah, I do agree. Like, I don't want a lot of stuff on there. Like, the only thing is I do want to clean up some things that show up on there, but I don't necessarily want to go hardcore on like all the special frames. Like, there's nothing wrong with quote unquote bare minimum. But the funny part about the shades, now that I'm on that and I'm falling off the screen a little bit. So the funny part about the shades is whenever they actually get to it, my artist that I have working on my new profile pic for the Twitch, we're actually adding sunglasses to the technically sunglasses to the avatar. Yeah. But also, Barry, you missed an important stream yesterday. We were cracking packs on Arena, and then you didn't get to see me build my commander deck over there. Fair. I did like that, but I wanna bring in some more of the Iron-Blooded Orphans music, because it's relevant to the content, and I'm big on the having music in the background that's relevant to what I'm building as much as possible. More planeswalkers? No. So they were nice enough. It's basically Brawl, but with the 100 card deck. You can get the staples you can get over there is basically you can get your Arcane Signet, Command Tower, and then you can still get some of the other stuff. Like, obviously, set wise, it is obviously limited to what it is. We're not gonna put that on first. But I built. It is 1v1 commander though. That is annoying. That is absolutely annoying, especially with the commander I built. I picked the Sultai. Yeah, I didn't actually pull loot in my packs, believe it or not. I pulled like 2 Okos though. Fair. That's true. I could craft it. I had to craft a lot of things yesterday. I crafted Shocklands and the Innistrad Dual Lands. I basically set myself up. Oko is banned in not in Brawl. It is not banned in Commander. It is banned in every other format in existence other than Commander. And I approve of this. Because, no, my bad. Come back. Come back. I didn't like that feel. Come on. Thank you. Let's check over this real quick. Okay, we're good, but I do need to clean this up real quick. Alright, now... New Oko... Well, yeah, new Oko is legal, but the old one is also legal. Because you can... Not in Brawl... Don't lie to me. Oh my god. Let me pull it open real quick. Where is it? To be fair, I cannot see that red border at all. They gutted Rakdos, huh? I don't care about ladder. I don't care about ladder. No. We only play friendly brawl. Like, in what world am I going to play against other people other than you on Arena? Go to my decks. I said go to my deck. Thank you. So I built Gonti, the Canny Acquisitor. You want to know the stupid part? It is not even a Gonti deck at this point. It is unintentionally this doesn't fit. We're in the wrong spot, that's why. Unintentionally I created basically the self-mill deck. Slash draw. So it's got your Oracle and, you know, Jace and all that on there for the win cons. Yeah. But no, the card we were looking for, Oko. Oh, that's right. I don't own Oko. That's why I can't find him. I don't own that Oko. Craft. You're right. He is not legal in Brawl. Okay, that's cool. Rip. That is what we call sad. Plot things to prosper Tombbound. Yeah, plot is beautiful. I love it. I'm using 0 plot cards, though. So far, though, I love the way this looks. And I like how, like, squishy these feel. Like, they're not, like, hard plastic. They're bendable, technically. But, yeah, we're already liking this kit once I find my missing piece. What is J? J is clear plastic. But yeah, we're gonna build Gonti in or we built it already over there in Arena. Physically, I don't know what we're doing yet. It all depends on what we pull. You know what? I don't remember how to do this, but if you don't watch it, I will ban you from my stream for that. I don't need your puns over on my Twitch. I swear. Stop it. You monster. No, I'm kidding. I would never do that. So they got rid of codes. What happens is you just log into your account and they're in your mail. I'm not sure how far back it goes. That's the only problem. Like I would wonder because like I would be tempted to make a new account. That's a good point. I don't even know if the account I have right now is under the correct affiliation. I might have to make a new account for that. That sucks. Well, yeah, older codes 100%, but like let's look at profile. Okay, good. We did this under Gwyn. I'll keep that then. I forgot that we built that account when I did Gwyn the Ripper as my gamer account. So I'm not too scared about that. Ah, good old Gwyn the Ripper. I miss that card being playable. It was never playable. What are we talking about? But yeah, so what you would do is just log into your account, GK, and pretty much your mailbox will have packs for days from some of the older sets, depending on when you technically quit. They no longer do like you can still use the older codes, obviously, but like the newer stuff, they no longer do codes. They just put it in your mailbox. Now, hopefully, that doesn't mean if it's been too long, they go away. But the idea is, why do a code that players are not going to find? Because, you know, some players are dumb. They're not going to go looking for a code. It's just easier to just auto. It also causes problems in general with the system. Why not just auto mail it? You think I have a clue when the Hot Pocket campaign happened? Actually, I kind of do. I was working at Whalemart when that was a thing. But I still don't remember. I remember seeing those Hot Pockets at the Whalemart. It was funny. Okay, why would you have me put this in now? You brain dead monsters. Okay, let's make sure there's two slots. Look. Oh, my nail got caught in there for a second. I may have skills for other things, but this is not one of those skills. Okay, I think we got it in. It looks nice, but now it's gonna cause problems in the future. I can already feel that the like plastic's not working together. Exactly. Like I was literally like I was putting it in, I'm like, this kind of feels like something else that I'm doing. And I'm like, can I do this on stream? I mean, I'm building plastic models, but it doesn't feel like it half the time. When Gundam becomes more lewd than all the hot tub streams. And then someone asks, says, what do you mean Gundam just became lewd? It's always been lewd. Which is that? The portent? No. I want the portent, but not for that price. And it's all the way in Canada. H. I don't think I've touched H yet. It's I, F, K, G, D, H. What do we want? We want 1 and 4. 1 and 4. You know what? You can just go away. We're just gonna, unless I absolutely need you, we're probably just gonna switch to speed nipping. Not gonna lie. I've taken a long time on this chess piece, longer than I had planned. Can confirm it was not underneath all the sprues, though. For those curious, we are missing a piece right now from the head. So we kind of stopped the head. Because it is the eyepiece, so it's kind of underneath a lot of parts. It's also technically a part that we could probably live without, but why? Why would you do that? I will look out for it after stream. But honestly, I actually really like this kit so far. Like, as much as I hate Barbatos, I like this kit. And I only hate Barbatos because it doesn't really... It feels like very scraggly for what it does. That is the chest piece. Done. Sorry, torso. Yeah, okay, torso's done. We got something done today, class. Let's go. Okay. Sorry, we're not the class. We're not gonna put you all back through that mess. We are simply gardening. Because we're cutting, we're nipping the plants. The plants are plastic in this case. K15. Huh? Why the heck am I building 2 separate shoulders? Wait. Put that inside. How's this for then? Is this like an outer piece for it? Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it then. Let me deal with that in a second, folks. Channel. Let me figure out how to do this again. We're going to ban. Good stuff. Problem solved, folks. We figured it out. This time it didn't take us half a stream to do it. And I've already lost track where we're at. Okay, we cut that part. I just don't understand why the bots think that like well, they're not really the bots, but like why people think it's okay to create these bots realistically. Also, speaking of G Fighter, since it's what's playing right now, we are absolutely going to be redoing, well, not really redoing, but we're going to do a second God Gundam at some point, real grade, to repaint it in Japan's colors. Eventually, we'll see. I don't know, because we can just do it because that's our job, is to just do things. So obviously I'd paint that up, and then we'd bring the parts on stream. Luckily, I know how to build it now, hopefully, if I remember by the time I get to it. So we won't break the arm. Okay, 6. Where is it? Right here. F. Where is F, and what does F look like? It was at the bottom. Oh boy, that means there are 2 Fs. That's what I want to see. That's H. Now, folks, don't do this at home, but we're being lazy and we're just not interested in there's the other F. Doing proper nipping of Gunpla techniques. Bruh, what do you mean? Those don't go... Oh, because it wants on this one. I just want to be very clear about those things, okay? It's only fair that I make sure that my viewers don't make the same mistakes I do, especially since some of them are just getting back into Gunpla or starting Gunpla. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You need to see mold line removal. Also, thank you for that. I will definitely do that, but not on the gold parts. The gold parts is very bad. It'll just destroy them. And I think we're coming up to some... right. To be fair, though, like... I don't think this kit has any mold lines to remove. Like, believe it or not, this kit was actually done pretty well. I can do this for you. I can do this all day. Hey, Kamui. How you doing? But yeah, like I said, I don't think this kit came with very much any mold lines. That's a terrible place to go for a wedding, but okay. Morons. A lot of them. They went to... So my brother's not in town. He went to a wedding that was apparently in Puerto Rico, of all places. Like, why would you fly out of the state to go get married in a different country? Definitely cleaning that part. I can already tell. We've just been building our Barbatos Dynasty Warriors. Do they have the actual name on this thing? They didn't put the name on it. Oh, yes they did. They call it, in this particular version, they call it the Godflame Kaide. But it's a ripoff of a ripoff, so... What? Look, I'm sorry, there's no mold lines on this kit. It's pristine. I will... Look, I'm going to go into town tomorrow. If I'm thinking about it, I will look for a kit that has mold lines, and I will do it. No. Oh, well, in defense, that's a little bit different. That's a little bit different. Like, that would be pop moving here legitimately. When's that happening? Soon? Okay, that is unexpected. I was not expecting that answer. Like, but that's cool. That's cool. B. We were on B. 23 and 20. Okay, so these parts, despite the fact that 20's over here, but the parts right here, lazy. But no, that's great. Need to get him out of that fucking country. You'd have a better time over here. Honestly, though, if it wasn't for the fact I don't like the quality on this gold, like if this was the gold that I prefer, this looks really good. And then obviously, you know, not having all these lovely marks from the nipping that there's literally no way to make them perfect. Hi. You're on break, I assume. But yes, hi. We were just talking about, you know, stuff. No, not really. But Apparently, we're gonna have a wedding to go to. Yeah, apparently, Pop and Eden. I don't think Eden knows yet, or not Eden, but I don't think Pop knows yet. That's H. Not us. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fair enough. Good, good. I'm glad he knows. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't mind talking about it, but like, at least wait. At least wait till after the visit to say yes. How's work going over there? Better than my day was, hopefully. Considering we had that scare where I thought I was going to have to quit. What? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, the last visit I had did not go great. It was very hard, but in in the defense of all parties, the situation was bad. The situation was poorly designed. It's been 2 weeks. Fair enough. I don't know. Just wait until I start discussing with you about the um, great world that I designed. That's oh so great. There we go. We got it together. But no, aside from that, I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. The only problem is your snakes. I'm not gonna get over it. I'm not gonna get over it. But I have to. I have to. I know. I know. I can't wait either. It's around the corner. Look, we have a plan in mind on what to do with that, and so that's a good start. B. That was not my favorite song from. Wow, English is a great language. That was not the greatest song I've ever heard from. Age. But is what it is. And this is a replay. Oh no. Oh no. Where are we at on the mark? Let's go here. 3 minutes. See, the problem is we need like just a 2 hours kind of thing. Then we won't get stuck with random trash. And then I don't have to keep turning on that screen. That's deafening to the eyes. I'm sure that YouTube has a dark mode, but I'm just too lazy to figure it out. Yeah, stepchildren are just fuck all. I'm kidding, but those nah, please. Woo! We did it. And eventually they go together and they look beautiful. I do need to technically go back and build the other copies for both of them. So I probably should do that. We might have a stop after we... This is a lot of parts, though. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. They cannot be gay with us. Yeah. Let's not put them in the closet. I still want to put them in the garage, but we just need a temperature-controlled garage, okay? Is it so much to ask for? Especially because, like, I'm going to be in the garage anyways, painting. That was nice. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And I just hope that Simba, the little shit that he is not gonna ruin Freya for being able to make it so that she can learn to be around other animals. Because that's the biggest thing I'm scared about, is that I'm gonna, like, not be able to bring her around your kids because the normal children, because Simba has made her a dick to other animals. He's a little shit. I do not like that cat. He's like the worst cat ever. Aurora's too sweet, but she's just afraid of everything, so it doesn't help. So Freya really doesn't have any interaction with other pets. But she loves people. She loves people, at least. So she's got that going for her. Fair enough. Yeah, that is definitely a concern, not gonna lie. Was there a second bee? Yes, there was. I'm sure they'll be fine, honestly. Like, they'll figure it out. I think the problem is she wants to interact with the others, but it's just too hard. And I wish there was an easier way to do it. Yeah, exactly. That's fair. We'll figure it out. 30? For now, I'm going to keep building this Barbatos. Not going to finish it today, though. I can already tell you that. But we're going to do what we can for now. G. How many G's do we have? Well, let's just drop J on the ground for the umpteenth time. Bruh, you totally have screwed this up. Let me see if there's a second G. But I think they made a small mistake and they forgot in their design sheet that they have a second sheet. Never mind. Oh my god, we're not even doing that yet. I think that's all the parts that I need. So let's clean up. Again, we're doing basically both of these pieces. I meant to do them all at the same time because we're just that chaotic when building. But yeah. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow we may do a box opening for Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Depends on how I feel going into town and the price of the box. I haven't bought a magic pack box from this local place here, so I don't know what they're going to charge. And if they want to charge more than $150 out the gate, then we're just walking away. I do have a collector time. Do I really need it? No. I just wait on the collector's booster too. We're doing good so far, Gio. Thanks for joining us. So far we've done the torso for the Barbatos Dynasty. We've done one side of the shoulder pad. I don't know why it comes in two, but it does. We started working on the head, but right now we are on the lookout for just the eyepiece. It kind of just went boop, and we don't know where it's at. Stream looking for it, but that's not the way to do it. So we're just, and we'll come back to it. I will look for it off stream. So for now, we're just building the next. I for 2 hours. Pieces definitely need to. I make this but unfortunately, this is one of those kits that has the bad quality of gold plating. Make out of gold plastic because that's apparently too expensive. Gold paint is basically the same if you just get good. There's a few times it's not. That's literally Games Workshop. Games Workshop is the only one that charges gold paint for more than this is a white gold. It's not even pure. It's white gold. They just not building parts that you can use. There's a little plate, the chest plate, and then these pipes. I considered going in, and there's a little piece here too, and then the neck. I considered repainting all of them into a gold that I would prefer to work with. But we're just gonna not care. Honestly, we're just not gonna care. Unfortunately, where it's at, I can already tell you I pull this thing apart without breaking it. So it's gonna be what it is. Ugh. Maybe I should have worn gloves. You know, obviously, everyone wants to see my nails pretty much. But definitely like my hands, and I don't like that. do a thorough hand washing after playing with foreign plastic. It's Chinese plastic, so you have to. Clean my gates. Oh, what was I tagged in? Huh? Oh, okay. And then someone else is. Oh, that's just. Okay, sorry. Just looking through the Discord real quick, see if there's anything. Not. This is how this goes. Okay. But yeah, we are just trying to chug along, as they say. Get this over with. Not really. I just needed to get this one done because, like, honestly, I mentioned to my viewers that I was supposed to do this, and then I just kept putting it off. I finished I didn't even finish the Justice. There were complications with the Justice. I just decided to scrap it. It did not want to be built, unfortunately. I am on a forever break from doing any more real grades. Okay, come on. Come on. So I won't be doing any more real grades going forward other than to redo my God Gundam. Why do you not want to go together? So Saturday we have our contest, so we'll be doing a later stream for that day. I say later, but this one was actually an early stream. There we go. There we go. Whew. Plastic Go Bert did not want to go together, but we got it. Okay. We'll be doing a later stream that day. We'll kind of more or less discuss what happened at the event, because this will be my first time going to a contest, and I'm like kind of not sure what to expect. And then we will go from there. I would assume we're still going to be working on the Barbatos, because let's be honest, this is a long process. We're not nearly as far as I expected to be. But it is a nice kit. May as well, you know, take it for the ride that it is. Even though I'm not cleaning the parts as much as I should be. We've already kind of lost interest on that level, because the kit's already going to look bad because of the gold plating is ruining itself. There is 2 shoulder pads, and now we will build the inner frame of the shoulder pads. After this one, though, I have not decided what I'm doing yet. So I might, for those who are on my Discord, post up a list of all the kits that I have accessible currently, and who knows, maybe I'll let players choose what they want to see. For those who aren't part of it, it is down below in the channel, where all the other links are. We do have a new Discord, obviously, though most of you are in it, I believe, except for like a few viewers here and there. Yeah, I'll continue. We'll finish up the arms question mark, and then we'll call it good, probably. Because it is also getting to about that time where we do have to feed a demon. And I'm not talking about the cats. 4, 5. 18 and 19. People revving up their vehicles. Probably just turn it on though, let's be fair. The way cars turn on nowadays. Do I need any more eyes while I am here? Nope. I'm gonna put that into the box. G. So that's that part. Cool. So we need 1. $17, which is all the way down here. Makes perfect sense to separate them that much, but cool. There's probably some balance reason. Do I need any other G's? No. At least from this sprue, because I gotta find the other G sprue. What's this? That's our F sprue. Our other G sprue. And that's how parts go flying. They just don't want to stay there. F4. And then we'll see who is available once we are finished with it. I say like this isn't going to be another like hours worth of work at least. I'm just doing the annoying part real quick. B. $38, $37. $10 and $11. Okay. I can send you the arm that I purchased. Just as an idea. I will definitely get that information to you as soon as I am done with the stream. Why, you gonna start streaming? Although it would be good for like Paper Magic 2, to be fair. Oh my god. Realizing just how many bits this is taking. Come on, come on, thank you. We're gonna hold off on the hands for a hot second because this is a lot of parts. That's true. That is true. With the separate time zones, very fair reasons. I mean, I don't see why you couldn't. To be fair, I think that's well, no, mine was for the D&D thing, but look where that got us. We're no longer streaming D&D, and we're streaming Gundam building, which honestly worked out pretty well. Like the streaming for Gundam is just a lot better than the yeah, exactly. Time occupation is always nice. I feel like I'm missing this part. So we got 37, 38, 10 and 11. 10 and 11 did not get grabbed yet. Oh. Is that supposed to be for... I don't think it comes with beam sabers. It can be, yes. If you let it be. Alright, so... put that in there. I can't say it is always relaxing. It depends on the kit. That's fair. I did get someone who was interested in one of my because I was selling the Death Knight box, or not Death Knight, Deathwing, the Deathwing box, and someone was interested, but they wanted to do a real low ball, and I was like, technically speaking, I could sell this for more, and so I was like, you want to come closer to current retail? That'd be great. And then they're like, no. I was like, cool, bye. And yes, I unfortunately did overclip that. It happens from time to time. I would love to stay in Warhammer, kind of, other than the price tag. But I just don't have a community that I can trust. I don't know. It's very difficult to find a community, and when I was in Arizona, the community was kind of a mixed bag, and I should not have played into it. But I was doing it for the friends that I had there. I don't have that same kind of situation here right now. So it's basically I'm just here. And so yeah. I had friends, but that went really far. And I just don't feel like the community, like Warhammer community is a mixed bag when it comes to, you know, being different. Yeah. Oh God. To be fair, I would, if I got back in. Yeah, that's fair. For me, I would say where I excel is building a list. That's what I like to do. Huh? That's weird for that, but okay. We're gonna see if we can find something else though. Honestly, I didn't really build very many of my own Warhammer kits. I had an artist do most of my work. I just didn't have the patience to build Warhammer. I still don't have the patience to build it. Too bright. Too bright. Thank you. I was definitely more of a list builder than anything. I'd be like, oh yeah, this list is going to be great. And then just never build the list. But my artists did a lot of good stuff for me. They built and painted most of my stuff. It was what it was. The last army they did for me was my Thousand Sons. They have my they have my Blood Angels, unfortunately. I had a ridiculous amount of Blood Angels, and I was like, you know what? I'm not really a Blood Angels player, so they painted up my Thousand Sons, and I don't remember what else, but I don't remember. It's been a while, okay? To be fair, I go through armies like nothing, and that's why I can't play Warhammer. Like, sure, the new details with custodes, I would definitely like play them. To be fair though, like custodes technically are custodes. Custodes already have females anyways, but they're the witches. But the added details that were left behind for a while, even better. Just make an entire regiment, even though it'd be very hard. I didn't really main anything, but I would say the first things that I ever bought was technically Tau Pathfinders. Those are the first kits I ever bought. Obviously Pathfinders suck, but eh. The first army that I full built would have been Dark Angels, specifically Ravenwing. I love the Ravenwing for whatever reason. To be fair though, Warhammer is very mobility predominant, so like obviously play the army that's very mobile. It's not even about the no, they're not Space Smurfs. I love my Chaos Inheritors, the green Chaos army that is Dark Angels. Didn't you get the memo? We're clearly heretics. But no, I can't do Warhammer again. I did try and get into Star Wars Shatterpoint at one point, but that also didn't work out. That reminds me, I should probably try and get those listed too. As much as I wanted to get into Shatterpoint, I ran into the issue of, at the time this was before my airbrush, but now it's more of a, I just don't see myself playing that game. Now, granted, because it's Star Wars, maybe at some point I'll just build them to have on the shelf. Kill Team, I could get behind Kill Team, absolutely. Except for the rules are very confusing to me. Oh my god, can you not? Thank you. Like, every time I went down to find the cut, it kept going into a worse spot, and I'm like, no. Duel of Life, what is that? I think this is, IBO. But Kill Team, I don't think I'd be interested in as much as I would like to be, because it's like, yeah, it's a lot of build your team. Like, you can literally kit bash the entire team, and that's cool. But outside of list building, I probably would hate out of it. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't think I could enjoy it outside of list building. Like, I'd be like, oh yeah, we'll build this guy. If anything, I want to probably focus more on trying to fully design and make a custom Gundam relevant to the channel. Like, cause right now I don't have anything particularly in mind. I know it's low models. It's not even like about 10 models. Like what? Like usually 5, 6 maybe. It's literally a quote unquote kill team. But yeah, it's not really about the size of the game. Spilling the Skittles all over me. Sprinkles, sprinkles. But still, it comes down to the issue of the player base around here. I couldn't trust with a grain of salt. Because unfortunately, I am in Mormon territory. Let's not cut around the bush. I'm in Mormon territory, and that is a gamble. They are a 50-50 kind of people. Like, yes, people are generally 50-50, but like, oh, unfortunately, it's really bad. So I think no. Just no. Luckily, I don't know about the salty situation here, but like, I think I put that one together wrong. I don't know. I think I would just be better off not thinking about it, realistically. Plus, to be fair, like, just going and playing with locals is kind of just a pass. Is that really the viability of that? I guess so. I don't know. Plus, since the majority of the players are male, they're gonna be stinky. Let's be fair. They can't all be equipped with, you know, adjusted hormones and pheromone stuff to smell magnificent. How do you want to place this? Oh, well, first off, place it in the right way. I don't know. I just think it's just a better decision to not. As much as Warhammer itself is probably a good game to get into, and it's not as expensive as It's not as expensive as people make it out to be if you're smart. I'm not smart, but that's not the point. Huh? Fair. Um, that would be nice. That'd be nice if they actually, you know, bothered to be, but let's be fair, ain't nobody got that going on. And actually, that's a good point, though. That is a good point. I didn't even think about that. Another reason for me to skip out on the idea of going to locals is even though it's illegal here, and it wasn't exactly legal in Arizona either, people still reek of marijuana. And yes, you know, but unfortunately, some people are actually allergic to it. It fucks with my lungs just being around it, even if it's after effect. Like, you can smell that shit forever. And it just does not go well with my system. So, yeah. And people think, oh, I just cover it up with something else. It does not cover up. It does not cover up. You're kidding yourself if you think it covers up. I literally had, when I was in college, for like a physical college for a little bit, I had a roommate who unfortunately did the stuff, and he left it in the room, despite how many times I actually tried to, you know, reach out to, that's the wrong way. I tried to reach out to my, whatever, and they're like, we don't give a shit. I'm like, you have to. It's literally against policy. But basically, no matter what he did to cover it up, it was still there. We got one arm done. Took less time than I thought, especially if you consider all the cleanup we had to do. But yeah, like, people just think that stuff can be, you can remove that scent by doing other things. You cannot. And especially if you have a good nose. Unfortunately, I do. You're just twice as. But anyways, yeah, no locals for me. Just too many reasons for it to not happen. I'm just hoping that Saturday is not a problem, but I'm not looking forward to being in that area for all of. I think the event goes for a total of 6 hours. I really don't want to be down there for 6 hours, but oh well. I'm not going to just drop my kid off and then come back. I mean, I could, conceivably. Maybe go see a movie, but that's about it. That would actually be a good idea. Drop it off, go see a movie, come back, pretty much be able to pick my stuff up, and then get the out of there. Because we're not winning. I can tell you that right now. I am not winning that contest. And I know, don't act like that. You might still win, but disagree. I'm gonna assume this is Ben. Ugh. It's hard to type. So anyways, so the contest, I have no clue. This is literally the first one I've been to. But basically what's going to happen is registration goes for like 2 or 3 hours. So basically I drop the kid off. Like, this is the first contest I've ever been to. But, so they drop the kit off. Be like, here's my thing. I have no idea exactly what all entails, because their little brochure provides next to nothing outside of, here's the schedule. Drop kit off. This is our judging period, and then this is your pickup period. Oh, we got both arms done, though. Question mark? What the what happened? What happened? We apparently did this backwards on the second one. We got so good at what we're doing that we just ignored how to do it right. We were almost done. Okay, let's take a look, see. No, we have to pull it all apart. But yeah, no, based on like one interaction, I went to one of their meetups, and there was like one player that I actually am low-key concerned about. I didn't stay there long enough to see everybody, but I didn't want to just sit there, and I didn't want to buy another kit. Like, I bought an SD thinking it would take me like twice as long to build it. Because I was like, I'm gonna pretend like I have no idea what I'm doing, so I can scout out my other opponents for this contest, potentially. And that was not the right decision. I looked like a moron there. I took the SD kit and I actually destroyed it. Unintentionally. Like, I was in fact a newbie. I can't believe this. We were doing so good. Are you done? Are you done, YouTube? Oh no, you're just taking forever to transfer to the next song. Ugh. There we go. We got one off. Okay. So, inner piece. The back. Alright, now it's fixed. And then we go ahead and start actually putting things together as planned. I'm glad that this kit was actually not that hard to... Like, it was difficult, but, like, generally speaking, I've had kits where if I get to that point, the kit's already destroyed. So I'm glad that it was something that I could fix. Because especially at the cost of this kit, I don't want to do that. I actually honestly forgot what I paid for this, but oh well. Alrighty then, we are finished with the other arm. Let's go. And then we put those together. Fantastic. I appreciate that. We're going to skip a couple steps real quick. Just because I want to put this together as is. Alright, so technically speaking, we can just slam this on here. Really? 3 hours? Shit. Not my intention. It's like yesterday all over again. The worst Gundam in the world. Strike Freedom. I'm kidding. My hatred for Strike Freedom is over. Okay, we've moved on. Okay. It lacks posability. Fair, fair. It can get dull, not gonna lie. Put that in there. Just doing a quick check here. Now that we've kind of cleaned some space up. We might honestly just go ahead and just do the head without that little piece. But I'm not positive yet. Hi, Freya. She's such a cute cat sometimes. I still don't see it, so. Yeah, well, Netflix is just like the wrong decision. I'm just gonna put that out there. At the very least, I can probably go back and clean these parts up and put them together as much as possible. Except for don't cut that. Got it. This plastic is beyond flimsy. And I don't like it. What even are we missing? Yeah, we're missing the lens, that's for sure. Can I get away without having it, is the question. We might honestly try and get away with it and not use it. But at the same time, I think what we're just gonna do is we're gonna clean this up, and then we're gonna um, call it, because it's that time where I need to take care of the foods. Nope. Why do I have 2 messages from people? Someone's like, don't you stream on Wednesdays? I'm like, no, not yet. I don't stream on Wednesdays anymore as much as possible. Wednesdays are just a bad day for me. So that is one thing I probably will say. I'm going to try and steer clear of streaming on Wednesdays and Sundays. Well, I guess technically Sunday will be fine, because by the time I do stream on a Sunday, I should be back to normal. Saturday would be the iffy one, I suppose, but eh. It's mostly just Wednesday. It's too close. Huh? Ugh. I realized that I kind of just forgot to keep those in a particular order. So we're going to have to hope for the best. Don't do what I just did. So I just did could have been worse. Luckily, I guess I have hard enough skin that it didn't cause anything. And don't worry, what you're seeing on the top there is not blood. That is just Sharpie from when we marked up the tape. Okay. Probably need that again for this other piece, though. Although this one looks like it'll be cleaner to cut. I know, is there even any good movies out this weekend that I could go see while I'm waiting? Let's take a quick gander. I don't know why I hit eBay for the app. I needed a Regal. So Saturday, we have Kid Madagascar. I don't know what that means. I guess it's a kid-specific thing that you can go see Madagascar. Met Up, Bob Marley, Hard Miles, IMAX Deep Sky, Villains Inc. Definitely not Abigail. I'm sorry. There was a Spy Family movie. I know what we're gonna go see. We made our decision. We know exactly what we're gonna go see. While we're waiting for the judging. Yeah, that was the only choice. Let's go back up. So it is going to be available to us because we're gentle ladies. We go watch the subbed. I can drop the kid off. Basically, there's going to be a showing at 2:10 for me. Right, the adult version of. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. All right, so we're not gonna build it. We're not gonna build it yet. I'm waiting for that part to show up again. So I think what we're gonna do is we've cleaned up all the parts. Actually, I could technically build this thing. So, badoop. Is this the top one? No, this is the bottom layer. Maybe. Or is this the bottom layer? Okay, so this is the... Bruh, they all look the same. Oh. You know, even flipping it didn't help. Huh, huh. Okay, so this is the bottom piece for sure. This is the top. Okay, so that attached. This is the next one. Because it's got that weird curvature to it, which shows up in the picture. I think, unfortunately, due to the material, there's a bit of a discrepancy in the plastic. Ooh. That was a bit close. Not gonna lie. This low-key is probably like the hardest thing I've ever had to do for a model kit. We already listened to that though. Can I don't want repeats. So let's go here. No, I think we had this at the beginning of the stream too. Here we go. We'll just do this because I know we didn't have this. And then the last one. Maybe. Also, realistically, Eden, that sounded pretty sus. Calling it the adult version of Madagascar. Oh yeah, no, the gradient's cool, but like putting it together is ballsy as shit. It also does not look great when put together. So we're gonna... I'm gonna figure something out about that if we can. If I can keep on the screen, which you know, we all know I can't do. That's fair. I know, but I think of Madagascar as a children's movie in general, so I didn't understand it. And I feel like Adult Madagascar be sus. I almost want to take plastic glue to this, not gonna lie. Or cement, whatever. Come here. Come here. Not you, Freya. You're good where you're at. I don't like using this stuff because, oh my god, is it pungent? But, you know, we may as well, right? You know, there's really not any connection there. Well, that's going. There we go. Okay, so theoretically, after making the room smell god awful from that, we'll put that in there, that in there, and it would be good to go when I decide to figure out where. Yeah, just looking at that on its own, I can definitely see a need for that plastic piece already. What? Sorry. We out here punching puppies? Not really. Sorry, Twitch. Don't believe me. It's literally just my hiccups. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna call it, I think. Let me see if I can just brush this off real quick and see if we can find somebody streaming that's worth their salt. Twitch. That's not Twitch, mate. We got Spades, who's working on GPO1. He's not a bad choice. He's literally the only fucking builder right now. So, and we ain't fucking going to anyone other than another streamer who is actually building. Well, thanks for showing up, V, right as we're leaving.